welcome to Know Yoga with Jess. Thank you for joining me today for this full body vinyasa flow. This is going to be a nice well-rounded practice using every single muscle in the body. We're going to be challenging your strength, flexibility, balance, all of the above for a nice well-rounded flow that you can come back to time and time again. So we are going to be starting in a seated position. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I will see you there. All right, so when you're ready, coming down to a seat on your mat. Option to take a seat on a pillow or blanket today if you like. I'm going to just pop it underneath my hips. This will just allow me to sit up a little bit taller. If you don't have one, no worries. Just take a comfortable seat. Resting your hands on your knees, sitting up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes or soften your gaze. And slowly start to deepen your breath. Elongating your inhales through your nose and sighing it out of your mouth. Taking a moment to clear your mind. Bring yourself into this moment. Forget whatever you've got going on after your practice or whatever you were doing before. Bring your awareness to now. How are you feeling today? Take a quick full body scan perhaps. Where can you soften here? Maybe the skin in between your eyebrows or your jaw, your shoulders or your elbows or your fingers. Just take a moment to land here. As you're ready, slowly we'll open our eyes. Let's get moving. When you're ready, release your hands from your knees and just place your fingertips down on the mat. On your next inhale, bring your hands to heart center. As you exhale, interlace your fingers, open your palms, press them away, round through your spine, tuck your chin as you exhale. Inhale, we're going to lift up our chest, lift your hands all the way to the sky. Reach your fingertips up, big breath in. As you exhale, right hand comes down to the mat, side body stretch, lean your torso over. Inhale, both hands lift, come back up to center, take your gaze up. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, leaning to the left, side body stretch. Inhale, both hands lift, big breath in, take your gaze up. As you exhale, we're going to take a twist to the right. So left hand comes down to your right knee, right hand comes down on the earth behind you. Take your gaze past your right shoulder for a twist. Inhale, both hands lift, we come back to center. Exhale, we twist to the left. Right hand comes to left knee. Left hand comes down behind. Take your gaze past your left shoulder. Nice. Inhale, both hands lift. Take your gaze up. Exhale, fingertips float back down to the mat. Moving with our breath, we're going to go through that one more time. So as you're ready, inhale, hands come to heart center. Exhale, interlace your fingertips, press away. Inhale, both hands lift all the way up. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale, back to center, take your gaze up. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Inhale, coming back through to center, take your gaze up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, lift, take your gaze up. And exhale, we twist to the left. Inhale, both hands lift. And exhale, float your fingertips back down to the mat. Just let your fingertips rest wherever they land. Sit up tall in your spine, close your eyes for a second. Take a few deep breaths here on your own. Nice. As you're ready, we're going to move the pillow out of the way. If you were sitting up on a pillow, just remove that and pop it to the side. We no longer require it. Uncross your ankles and bring the soles of your feet together, butterfly legs or Baddha Konasana. Rolling forwards on your sits bones. If this is too uncomfortable to sit, then you can extend the gap between your heels and your body by moving your heels very slightly further forward, or you can place some extra support like some blocks or pillows underneath your hips. Everybody grab your ankles and lift up through your spine and chest. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale, open your elbows wide, lean your torso forward. Careful you don't round through your upper back. Keep a nice lift in your chest. Just take your gaze down, just slightly ahead of your feet here. Take a breath in and exhale, release, come back up to a seat. Nice, take a deep breath in. Exhale, open your elbows, fold forwards. Inhale, come back through to center. And as you exhale, lean forwards. Draw your shoulder blades together very slightly. Inhale. And exhale. Fold all the way down, rounding through, chin to chest. Drop your forehead. Take a breath here. And exhale. Release. Slowly we roll all the way back up to a seat. From here, we're going to head into our downward facing dog. So however you get there is up to you. Coming up, pressing up onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. Take a second here to just pedal it out, pressing one heel down and then the other. Maybe moving your hips from side to side. Relax the back of your neck, breathing deep. Take a second to find stillness in your dog. Slight bend in your knees, pressing your chest down towards your thighs. Breathe in here. And exhale fully and completely. Press your left heel down into the earth and lift your right foot, three-legged dog on the right-hand side. Bend your right knee and just find some hip circles here. So big circles with your knee. 3 one way, and then take 3 the other way. Waking up the hips here. Drawing a big circle. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Everybody's dog will look different. As you're ready, bring that knee in towards your chest and step it forward. Find your high lunge. Keep your back knee lifted, but keep your fingertips on the mat here. And just pulse your heel backwards and forwards. Let's just find a nice opening in the calf and the ankle on the left. Take a moment, drop your hips down. Open your chest. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, we're going to take our right foot on the inside, right hand comes to the inside of our right foot. We're going to walk our right foot out, toes coming off the edge of the mat here. Lizard lunge. Place both hands down on the mat, drop your hips. Just allow your right knee to splay open. Again, it doesn't matter what it looks like here. It's all about how it feels in your body. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward. Big breath in. And exhale. Feel that generous opening in your left hip flexor, right hip, right inner thigh. Breathing deep. Options, drop your back knee down for a breath or keep it lifted. 'Tis up to you. Everyone take one last breath in here. And as you exhale, we're going to press into our left hand, coming onto the outer edge of your left and right foot. Allow your knee to splay open. Horizon lunge. Turn to face the long side of your mat and reach your right hand towards the back of the mat. Should feel a generous opening in both hips here. Outer edge of our left thigh. Everybody take a nice deep breath in. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Exhale, coming back through, bring your right hand back down to meet the left. Walk your right foot back to the middle. Drop your back knee down. We're going to head into our reverse lunge. So drop your hips back and straighten your right leg. Flex your right toes up towards the sky. Fingertips down on the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Look forward. Exhale, fold your forehead down. Pull your right hip crease back here. Feel that generous opening in your right glute, right hamstring, right calf. Nice, one last breath in here. And as you exhale, we're going to lift our torso. Take your right hand onto the inside. Again, we're going to walk towards the back of the mat. So pivoting on your back knee, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Place your left hand down on the mat. Inhale, lift up. You'll find yourself now in a half plank pose. Push your hips forward, reach your right hand all the way up and over. Big breath in here, generous side body stretch all down the right hand side. Squeeze your left glute. Inhale, open your chest. Options, take your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale. Let's hold here for a breath. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, we're going to lift our torso all the way up. So lifting all the way upright here. Bend into your right knee. Extend both arms out. We're in a modified warrior 2 on our knees here. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Bend generously into that right knee. Should feel a generous opening in your inner thighs here. Nice breath in. Push your hips forward. Exhale. Press into all 4 corners of your right foot, grounding down. Nice breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow comes to right knee, left hand lifts, reach it all the way up and take it slightly over. Should feel a generous stretch all down the left hand side. Again, being mindful to push your hips forward as you open your chest. Take your gaze up. Big breath in. Exhale. Let's hold for a breath. Spread your fingertips nice and wide here. Find energy in the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, release your left hand. Now we're going to turn our torso to face the top of the mat. Once again, pivoting on the back knee. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee. Right foot steps back, plank pose. Find your plank pose. Everybody spread your fingertips nice and wide, press them into the mat. Reach your heels back, pull the pit of your belly in and up. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. So rolling forwards on the toes, lowering down into your chaturanga. Inhale, find your upward facing dog. Press into the tops of your feet as you lift your chest. As you exhale, we're going to head back into our downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. When you get there, take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Release. Press your right heel into the earth as you lift your left leg, 3-legged dog on the left-hand side. Bend your left knee. Let's find those hip circles on the left-hand side. So drawing a big circle with your knee. 3 one way, 3 the other. Again, doesn't matter what it looks like. It's all about how it feels. Breathing deep. As you finish that last one, bring that knee in toward your chest and step it forward. Find your lunge on the left. Keep that back knee lifted. We're just going to pulse here on the right ankle this time. Keep your chest open, fingertips down on the mat. Let's wake up our calf, our ankle on the left-hand side here. And as you're ready, plant both hands, take your left onto the inside of your left foot and walk your left toes out. Find your lizard lunge on the left. Drop your hips down, lift your chest, look forward. Option to drop your back knee down if you like, or keep it lifted, 'tis up to you. Inhale and exhale. Let's hold for a breath. Feel that generous opening in your left hip flexor, right hip, right inner thigh. As you're ready, transferring your weight into your right hand this time, we're going to come onto the outer edge of both feet, find your horizon lunge, drop your hips, take your left hand towards the back of the mat this time, press into all 5 fingers of your right hand, find a lift in your shoulder, careful you don't dump all of your weight into your shoulder, keep a nice lift there, big breath in, exhale, let's hold here for a breath. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, slow and controlled, lifting back through to our lunge. Walk your left foot into the middle of the mat, drop your back knee down. Let's find our reverse lunge. Drop your hips all the way back. Flex your left toes up towards your face. Find a generous opening here, all down the back of your left leg, left hamstring, glute, calves. And as you exhale, bow your head. Find a fold here. Option to close your eyes for a beat. As you're ready, slowly lifting up. We're going to pivot on the right knee this time. Walk your hands towards the middle of the mat, towards the back of the mat. Right hand plants, lift your chest, push your hips forward, find your side plank, modified side plank towards the back of the mat this time. So left hand is lifted. Push your hips, take your gaze up towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, let's hold here for a breath. Feel that generous opening all down the left side of your body. Inhale to reach, spread your fingertips. As you exhale, using your core strength, we're going to lift all the way up. Torso comes all the way upright. Turn your toes to the top of the mat and bend into that left knee. Warrior 2 on the left-hand side. Drop into that knee. Feel that generous opening in your hips here, both inner thighs. Reach your hands out from side to side. Spread your fingertips nice and wide and drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. And take your gaze past the middle finger of your left hand. And find your breath. As you exhale, left hand comes to left knee. Let's find our extended side angle on this side. So right hand reaches all the way up and then very slightly over. Should feel a generous side body stretch here. Remember to keep those hips pressing forwards. Open your chest, take your gaze up. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Find some energy here. Big breath in. And exhale. Let's hold here for a breath. As you're ready, slowly bringing both hands back to the top of the mat, pivot on the back knee. Let's find our plank pose once again. So left foot steps back to meet the right, plank pose. Spread your fingertips again, nice and wide, hands underneath the shoulders. Big breath in here, pulling everything into the midline. Exhale, chaturanga, rolling forwards on the toes. Low plank pose. Inhale into your upward facing dog. Open your chest, take a nice breath in. As you exhale, we're going to head back to our downward facing dog. Take your time. Take a breath. Nice breath in when you get here. And exhale. Open your mouth wide, release. Let's do one more just like that when you're ready. Big breath in. Exhale. Sigh it out. Very nice. Bend your knees, take your gaze towards your hands. We're going to step to the top of the mat. Find a forward fold here. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Grab opposite hand with the opposite elbow and let's just hang here for a mo. Nice breath in. Release your hands down, bend your knees and slowly roll all the way up to standing. Take your time, rolling through vertebra to vertebra. Last thing to come up is the crown of the head, mountain pose. Open your palms towards the front of the mat. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Press your toes into the earth. Close your eyes. And let's just take a moment here, a moment of stillness. Opportunity to set an intention today for you to take away with you off your mat. Or maybe just say a kind word to yourself. One last breath in here. And exhale, if your eyes were closed, slowly open them. We're going to step our right foot towards the back of the mat and turn to face the long side of your mat here. Turn your toes out, bring your heels in so your feet are on a slight angle. We're going to head into our goddess pose, so bring your hands onto your hips. Bend your knees and drop your hips, goddess pose. Take a moment here to find what feels good in your body here. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Option to bring your hands to heart center for a breath. Nice breath in. Exhale, reach your fingertips out and ahead of you. We're going to head into our eagle arms. So take your left hand over the top of your right so that your elbows meet in the middle. Find your bind. Lift your elbows, drop your shoulders. If eagle arms aren't available, then just pop your fingertips on your shoulders and lift your elbows. So we're here or here. Everybody take a nice breath in. And exhale, drop your hips. Lift your elbows. Nice. One last breath. And exhale, release your hands. Reach them all the way up. Straighten your knees, star pose. Big stretch. Take your gaze up. Nice breath in. And exhale. Let's hold for a breath. Spread your fingertips. Find some energy here. Exhale, drop your hips, goddess pose, reach your fingertips out and ahead of you. Right elbow comes on top of the left. Find your eagle arms. Drop your hips, lift your elbows. And find your breath. On your next inhale, lift your right heel. Come onto the toes of your right heel. Exhale, lower your right heel down. On your next inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, lower it down. Last breath, lift both heels here. Both heels lift just for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, release your heels, release the bind, straighten your legs. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up, star pose. And as you exhale, float your fingertips down, walk your heels in very slightly, but still keep them more than hip width distance apart. Place your hands on your elbows, and we're just going to find a gentle swaying motion. So moving your body from side to side here. Take your time. And keep a nice breath. Find a rhythm here. Should feel a nice opening in your upper back. Taking your gaze with your torso. We're just going to do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the one, slowing it down, release your hands from your shoulders and just lay them by your sides. Slowly close your eyes, drop your shoulders, open your palms, find stillness for a breath. When you're ready, we're going to heel toe our feet to the center. Feet together, legs touching, so squeezing everything in. Bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever you feel more comfortable with. We're going to close this practice today here. So we're going to finish here with 3 breaths together, as we always do. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips and inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale. Sigh it out. 2 more just like that. Last one. As you exhale, release your hands, open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today for this full body vinyasa flow. I really hope you enjoyed it and it sets you up for a great day. As always, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the subscribe button. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be notified and you can practice along with me every week. I'd love to have you there with me. And as always, have a wonderful day.